What is up, guys? Second video of the day. Just wanted to get out a couple videos just because why not? So I'm making this right after the Buffalo Sabres video, which you guys hope maybe just saw. So yeah, but I'm just looking through this thing quick. Yeah, so we're up to the Calgary Flames. And yeah, in this book anyway, it's like, if I already told you guys, but if you guys didn't see that video, basically, I'm just looking at the depth of the lineups, and I'm looking at all their players, just so I can see, like, easily, you know, who's on their team, because I honestly don't, remember all that. But yeah, so, here we go. So Calgary Flames, first line. So this is my second favorite team in the NHL. I just love the Calgary Flames. The reason I love them so much is because I actually went to Florida, and my dad's friend got us to meet all the players on the Calgary Flames. It was like so cool. So they signed my shirt. I have like a shirt of all their signatures, and Johnny Gaudreau he actually, like, all the guys kind of just walked by us, gave us a signature, and went to the back or whatever. But Johnny Gaudreau, like, stayed with us, talked with us for a little bit, and he took a picture with us. So that was really cool. So yeah, Johnny Gaudreau is like my second favorite player in the league, behind Matt Barzal. But yeah, so let me just get into the lines, because yeah. All right, so first line, Johnny Gaudreau, Sean Monahan, and James Neal. That's going to be a really good line for sure. I think Gaudreau could put up like 90 points, and yeah, I feel like that line's gonna be so good. All those players can score, and I feel like James Neal will be like the scorer, Johnny Gaudreau will be like the assist getter, and Sean Monahan will be, I don't know, both, I guess, and well, they'll all be both, I think, but yeah. So that's a really good line, I would say. Second line, Matthew Tkachuk playing with Backlund and Elias Lindholm, in my opinion. Again, that's a very good line. They just got James Neal and Elias Lindholm this season. Two players that I think will play in that top six, so we'll see how they do. They could move Frolik to that second line if Lindholm's not playing well there. So, yeah. I think that's a good second line, too. Third line, Sam Bennett, Mark Jankowski with Frolik. Sam Bennett and Jankowski are both pretty young still, so they still have time to grow into better players. But, yeah, I think that's a good third line, too. I mean, Sam Bennett, he's proven not to really be the player they expect him to be. But, hey, maybe he turns it around and plays pretty good, and maybe can get a second line spot. So yeah, and then the fourth line, I don't really know how to say this guy's name, Zarnik or something. I think they just got him from the Bruins, and people are saying he was a pretty good, like, fourth liner on the Bruins or something. Yeah, he seems like a pretty decent player. I mean, I don't know him that well, but yeah. And then they just got Derek Ryan this offseason and Troy Bauer, Derek Ryan's a good fourth liner too, so we'll see how that fourth line does. They also have Chris Lazar and some other players they could put in if they're not doing well. I mean, Chris Lazar is still young, so yeah, that could be a pretty good offense for sure. It looks like a pretty good offense. Then on the defense, top pair. Most people think this is going to be the top pair, Giordano and Brody. Both amazing defensemen. Really, just they're kind of, both of them are kind of getting up there in age, but they're both still really good. And then they got Noah Hannafin this offseason, and so they don't have Dougie Hamilton anymore, but they now have Noah Hannafin. And I think he'll be playing with Travis Hamonic. But Hannafin could be a top defenseman in the NHL soon. Like, he has the potential to do it. I think he was drafted like 4th overall, so in the draft with McDavid and Eichel. So obviously, I mean that might not have been the draft, but I think it was. I'm not sure though, but yeah, I think it was. But I think he was drafted 4th. So when you have those guys in front of you, you know, like, you were in a pretty good draft, so he could, on a down year, could be a 1st overall pick probably. But yeah, very good player for sure. So yeah, again, he'll be playing with Travis Hamonic probably. And then that third pair will probably be Rasmus Anderson or Brett Kulak. One of those guys playing with Michael Stone, I would say. I mean, Anderson's really young, so we'll see if they bring him in. But I think they will, honestly. So yeah, and then in goalie, they have Mike Smith. And as their backup, I would say it's going to be John Gillies. You know, Mike Smith is getting old, but he's still a pretty good goalie. So we'll see how he does for them. But yeah, and then John Gillies, yeah, pretty good backup, I would say. Maybe they'll bring in David Riddick or whatever his name is, Rittich or something. I think it's Riddick. I think he's a pretty good goalie. So yeah, yeah. So that's basically it. So yeah, I think that's a good lineup. I think they'll make the playoffs. The only question is their goaltending, but I think they'll be able to play good. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video today, and might make a 3rd video today, but because I just want to get the series, like, you know, want to make more videos in this series. So yeah, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next video. Bye guys.